Hi guys, great to see you again, and welcome back to the Sanctuary Moon. My name's Tim. FFG have been kind enough to release an awful lot of Legion stuff in the last couple of days, so I'm going to race through a lot of unboxing videos with you, hopefully go through what's inside them, some of the interesting cards that come with them, and anything about the models that you might want to know before you purchase them. Okay, and now for the Stormtrooper upgrade pack. So the same as you all seen before, you're going to get your standard kind of card inside there, so you can run these as a squad. All the units do come with standard weapons if you wanted to, and just like I think every other pack that we're going to be looking at, they do come with your standard 3 upgrades, which is electric binoculars, smoke grenades, and offensive push. So I think there may be a bit of a theme here, so that enables us to do it a bit quicker. So let's get straight into the models. So this guy is your Stormtrooper captain. Just a bit more detail, holding some kind of something fancy. I don't know what that is. Maybe it's quad nox. Or some kind of binoculars, I'm not entirely sure. But a nice bit of detail, adds a little bit of something there, and there he is with the pauldron. And this is the accompanying card, and you are going to see a theme here. Same as with the Rebels, this guy enables you to add to him the training icon upgrade. He becomes your leader, so you'd kind of toss out your captain in that. Well, you wouldn't toss him on, but you just replace him. And essentially this guy, as an action that you've got to expend, you cannot remove suppression tokens or be suppressed during the activation. The same kind of benefits as covered before, where ultimately you might be able to really claw into a position which might be really important for you to hold on to. Next up, Specialist. Now, I'm not sure if I would have preferred the binocular view they've got there, but I really love this crazy backpack. I'm not sure what he's supposed to have in all those various holes. It looks like rockets or something, but I really like the figure, and it kind of adds a much more dynamic kind of sculpt, and I really like that. But yeah, similar again to the Specialist, you add the the upgrade icon that is for gear. So essentially, you can have an extra gear slot on there, so you can be running multiple things. So in that case, you might have, recon intel with the electro binoculars, or grappling hooks with environmental gear, or emergency stims with something else. Essentially, you can really start to build up very peculiar combinations if you wanted to. And of course, then you get the kind of free action to gain 1 aim or surge. So it could be a very kind of good addition to your unit and allow you to do something particularly special and quite useful. Plus, it's nice that you got another one with the pauldron on. I know I keep on mentioning that, but I think that's a nice feature. Enables you to have like the kind of sergeant type models, so you're not just running commanders all the time. You've got a bit of variety, and if you've kind of got a desert theme, this model rates really nicely with that. Anyway, let's put this one down. On to one of the first heavy weapons. Now this is an interesting one for the Stormies, because this is a 3 white dice, so it's not a Z6, but it's got critical 2. So you think about your white dice, you're either going to be rolling hits, or you're going to be rolling surges, or crits. So essentially, you've now got a significantly higher chance of rolling really well on your white dice, because whilst they might be pretty poor in terms of the numbers, you now have got both crits, which there's as many crits as there are surges and hits on the dice. You've now got a significantly high chance of rolling quite a lot. So whilst it might not be a colossal massive gun, if you think about running this with the fact that you've got precise warning in Stormtroopers, so if they're aiming, they'll be able to get a re-roll 3 of those dice. If you put targeting scopes on them, they could be re-rolling all of them, as well as their other white dice. So it really kind of adds a little bit of something. Anyway, as to the model, it's a very nicely detailed one. You can see it on the gun. It's a little bit more beastie. It looks a bit more kind of, I don't know if they tried to make it look a little less refined than the DLT or what, but it certainly works for me. Model's nice and detailed once again. Another model with a pauldron, and he's got the fancy backpack on as well, so you can really kind of build up a nice looking set of squad if you wanted to just run them without the main gun. And lastly, you've got the RT-97C Stormtrooper, just another heavy weapon, another range 4 heavy weapon. Some of you might be familiar with this. The tank has this as an option on top of the gun, the Pental rifle, I think it was called on that. I might be mistaken, but at least that's what I think it is. 1 to 4, 1 red, and then 4 white dice. So a bit odd, because the point value is quite excessive, 26 points for that, but I think there's maybe an argument there, because certainly that red is going to be almost a hit every time, and you've got a reasonable chance of pushing another 1 or 2 through at range 4.
I'm not quite sold on this one yet, but I am not a particularly quality player or master tactician, so maybe someone else out there will be able to see it and say, "Oh yeah, that's what it does." Anyway, excellent models. Really looking forward to painting these ones up.